Championships on floor back in 2009. You've competed at probably in over half of these that are in this final here, so let's just have a rundown of those. Vanessa Ferrari, she was European champion on floor 6 years ago. Got Murakami there from Japan. This is her first World Championships. Simone Biles is going for her 4th medal at these championships. Larissa Jordache, can she put what went wrong on beam for her here right on floor? We got Kyla Ross as well, 2nd in the beam. So the gymnasts are set and ready. 8 gymnasts in this final. Vanessa Ferrari will start us off. 22 years old now, qualified in 4th place. So we'll hand you down Christine Still, Mitch Fenner, and even Beth Tweddle, who's making her way over.
Well, I think there's not a person in gymnastics who wouldn't love to see Vanessa Ferrari medal here. But that big hop forward after the first tumble won't make it easy. Super height on the full twisting double back. Sells a routine so well, and she lands so precisely, just like that. Lovely change leg leap to ring. Integrates the little spin. Really good height on the leaps. They have to count towards your difficulty just as much as the tumbles. It's so important to finish with a big tumble, land securely. She does absolutely that.
Vanessa Ferrari then, ever young, 22 years old, can still handle a crowd. She's got them in the palm of her hand.
She has, and you know, she tied for the in 3rd place at the Olympics on floor, and with the tie-break rules, lost out on the medal to Mustafina.
So here we can see her going into the round-off flip, into the double-double. You've seen so many of these gymnasts using that, just the little hop forward, but I'm sure we can allow that. And then again, she's such a powerful tumbler, the full in back, straight into the tuck back. There, she'll get a connection bonus for that. She gets such height in these leaps, and you can really see the splits. That's a new jump that's tending to be used at this championships. And here we're going into the round-off flick, double pike, and that is her strong finish, and you can see how pleased she is. Coach, really happy with her.
And so are they.
Youngest supporter in the crowd supporting her there.
She'll be there one day. Vanessa Ferrari then, giving her best.
Always quite difficult first person out.
The double pike, just the flex feet and the slight leg separation, the judges will take for that. But a great first routine, and sets the standard for the rest of the competition.
Yes, probably just the 2-footed hop forward after that first tumble that will probably be a 0.3 deduction, I would have thought, at the very least. But for me, she sells a floor routine well.
She has. She's got fabulous choreography. She's changed the routine for this year, and as you can see,
14.633, 6.2 and 8.433. Vanessa Ferrari. It's a good score because the judges have not been that generous. Mai Murakami from Japan, who qualified at 14.466.
Now a real powerhouse of a tumbler. Super easy double straight. Oh, and the twist in the double back. So we've had two very big tumbles, two beautiful leaps, 1.5 into the full twist. Good height, lovely landing. Clean spin, quadruple spin. And that's what Beth was saying about not standing still in the corner. Very nice triple twist. Wow, full of difficulty.
Lovely smile, and I love that music. So typical of a nation, and she produced a performance that was really, really inspiring. They're delighted with it, so what do you think, Beth?
I was really impressed with that. I'd heard about her in the training halls, what she'd been up to, and when she came out to qualification, this first tumble, the round-off flick into the double straight, not many gymnasts actually use this double straight because it's not very forgiving when you land short, and then straight back into the double twisting double tuck, and you can see a really nice landing there, just the little hop back. Then the 1.5 into the punch full gets you the connection. Like I was saying earlier, you don't actually need to put the two somersaults together, but it does give you the connection bonuses. And then the round-off, oh, we're seeing it again, the 1.5 into the full, and covers that landing by going straight into the dance. Here she's got a great spin with the quadruple spin, spotting it every time with her head. And it's so difficult now. The gymnasts are not allowed to stand in the corner and take the break. They just have to get into the corner and go for that last tumble, as you can see there.
She did that very well. Some of them still, well, they can stand in the corner, but then they get a deduction for it.
And there's the triple twist, just a small hop at the beginning, at the end of it, but she was pleased with that. The crowd really got involved with that routine, clapping along. So we'll just have to see what the judges make of it.
Murakami then, she's pleased, the crowd is pleased, I'm sure her coach is pleased.
Didn't work all around, just this is her only final, so she's very much a floor specialist.
14.466, she's behind Vanessa Ferrari. Bit of a surprise, I think.
I think she was quite surprised by that score, but I think it was down to the difficulty. And now we're obviously all looking forward to watching this one.
Simone Biles then, it's power, that's for sure. And it's accurate. And it's incredibly difficult.
Yes, if Simone Biles completes all her difficulty confidently, and she does like that, double twisting, double back, she has a massive difficulty level. Watch this tumble. Double straight with an extra half turn and meets the floor perfectly. Effortless on the leaps. Gymnasts have to do a forward element, but the free walkover that she just performed will count as it. 2.5 twists, lovely, lighted, straight front somersault out of it. We've seen precise dancing, lovely leaps, big tumble to finish, full twisting double back, delightful performance, full of energy.
I love that little touch at the end. Power in pink, and she was so impressive. Come on, Beth. Could you beat that?
Not a chance. That, I just absolutely love her. She's got the power behind her, but she also engages that crowd. And that smile, she just has it the whole way through. You wouldn't think that she's doing the highest difficulty out of everyone. And here, the round-off flick into the double-double, and you can just see the amount of power she has. She overemphasizes it. And then round-off flick into the double straight, and she just, if you don't look closely, she literally dips her shoulder at the last minute to get that half turn in. And then the 2.5 into the straight punch. She knows exactly where this landing is.
Just a parade
but there's
of
that
difficulty.
smile.
Yeah, but it's a parade of difficulty, isn't it? It's amazing.
And then the leaps, this spin, not many gymnasts can do this. She does it very well on beam, and then she converts it down onto the floor as well. But it is just difficulty after difficulty after difficulty. And then to finish the whole routine, she, just for good measure, shoves her full in back out to land and still has energy to hop. And I just love this quirky ending. And the biggest smile to finish.
Yeah, lovely. I share that ending. Christine, you haven't said anything about the ending. Do you like it too?
No, I do like the ending, and I think this is a clever routine because she's not elegant, so they've used clever little bits like that to make her statement. 15
is the score, and she's on the golden trail, difficulty of 6.5. It's not over yet. The Romanian contingent will tell you that. And here is their heroine, Larissa Iordache. Now then, she's had misfortune on the beam twice. Can she make up for it in this floor final?
I do hope so. Also a fabulous tumbler. Look, double twisting, double back. And this is such an action-packed routine. Comes back with the full twisting, double back. Lost away on the quadruple spin, just made a triple. Her dance work has really matured in this last year. Lovely triple twist, and she's becoming a really stylish performer. Seeming boundless energy, dances out of every landing. Head, hands, everything, eyes telling the story. Can she finish with a good final tumble? She can. Lovely double pike. You need some stamina to perform a routine like that.
That's more like the Iordache we expected. They are delighted. But you have to ask the question, and you've got to answer it then. Was it good enough?
I don't think it'll quite take that top spot, but she'll definitely be in contention for a medal. I mean, you can see the standard of this floor final. All 4 of the first gymnasts have done a double-double, as you can see here. And 2 years ago, you'd see maybe 1. And just that slight step at the end.
I do think the floor is really nice and springy, Beth, isn't it? And is helping them perform the better tumbles.
And then she's got the full in back. And then the round-off flip. Into this, you can see the double-double. She's spotting it the whole time and sees the floor clearly for that landing. She wanted to make amends after that beam routine. Then into this triple twist. Again, she can see that landing every single time. And then right into this last tumble, she knows she's got to nail it to have a chance of a medal. The double pike. And you can see that smile light up her face. And there's the side summy to cover the front element.
And the last World Championships in Tokyo. She was born in the town of Stein.
Even though she's got this really difficult tumbling, she actually only had a 6-1 difficulty score in qualification, and it'll need to be up from that if she's going to challenge.
Yeah, to have 4 tenths below your main competitor, it's kind of biles in the bag, and then she'll be going for that 2nd or 3rd position. She's waiting nervously again for a score.
She had a long wait on the beam, but she'll be feeling a bit happier than she did when she was
Definitely.
waiting for the beam score, won't she?
They're definitely very happy with it.
A little bit more hopeful this time, I'm sure. I think you have to say, Beth, you're quite right. It's not going to challenge Biles.
No, there we are.
6-1 difficulty and 14-6 was the score. She's in 3rd place.
So that's Ferrari hanging on to 2nd there.
Simone Biles in front of Vanessa Ferrari. What a delightful surprise that is. And Yodash is in 3rd at the moment, but still 4 performances still to come. The first of those from Julia Stein-Gruber. We know her as a very, very powerful vaulter. What can we expect on the floor?
Well, lovely height on this opening leap. But watch carefully for this first tumble. Round-off flip, double straight with full twist, a bit of a bounce on landing, but one of the most difficult tumbles you'll see. And immediately back into the double straight. She tumbles effortlessly. Very strong, athletic gymnast. She's already done 2 huge tumbles. Just a little pace on that double tuck. So, this is the last tumble coming up. Big double pike. Just about in time with the music, but some fabulous tumbling.
Well, we know her as a terrific vaulter. And there's some very impressive tumbling in that routine, Beth.
That was a fabulous routine. I mean, the tumbling, she's just such a powerhouse. Like you were saying, she's known very much for vault, but she's, over the past year, she's really managed to transfer that onto the floor, and you can see that evidence in this first tumble, the back in full straight. Not many gymnasts would be able to do that, especially under that pressure. Obviously, I think she found the floor a little bit too bouncy for that landing, and then straight back into the double straight. She just makes it look so effortless.
But because she's only actually using 4 tumbles, she doesn't do any combination tumbles. So she's got these 4 very big, difficult tumbles, but she then probably has to count 4 leaps or quite a simple move as well. So she really has got to sort of develop the routine to be competing at the top level.
Definitely her difficulty be slightly down, and you can just see the landing. She's got the 4 big tumbles, but she does lose just on little steps here and there, but that's really where the judges are looking. When she does her leaps, they are huge, but she hasn't quite got the difficulty there to contend with that top 3, I don't think.
No, the gymnasts have to have their top 8 elements added. So she's got 4 huge tumbles, but then she's got to have 4 other things counted as well.
She has. I mean, even on that last tumble, most gymnasts with the double pike will be looking for the complete dead landing, whereas she had a slight step. She seems quite happy with it.
14.333, she's in 5th place. And could it be that Vanessa Ferrari takes a medal in this final? That would be unbelievable. But still 2 to come. And the first of those, Sandra Isbasser, one of the world's greatest gymnasts. She was Olympic champion on 4 back in 2008, and here she is. What can we expect?
23 years of age now, and just here competing floor. Super full twisting, double pike somersault. Here's a combination tumble, 1.5 into triple, immediate jump. Beautiful, mature, expressive work, and very difficult tumbling as well. Full twisting double back tucked. Now, as she kept enough energy, as she got the stamina to make it right to the end. 2.5 twist into the full twisting front, and not quite. What a shame, what a shame.
But look at her reaction. She knew she had to produce something better. Look at the way the crowd love her, and she's accepting their plaudits. Such a disappointment, and it was until that point. Beautiful, Beth.
It was. I mean, I saw her in qualification doing that last tumble, and she actually played it safe for qualification. So she knew for the final that she had to put everything out there. But it was such a shame, because you can see from the rest of the routine, the full impact at the beginning, really clean landing. She's changed her style of dance quite a lot. It had a mixture of dramatic and then the soft balletic look. You can really see she's using her eyes to try and lure that judges in. And then the round off into the 1.5, into the round off flick, triple, into a jump, slightly out of control, as you can see the leg coming round the sides. The judges will pick up on that, however much she tries to disguise it. And then the full in tucked, and she nailed this landing. She was 100% sure where that was.
But when you dance so expressively, it takes really quite a lot out of you, doesn't it? And like you said, Beth, she knew.
Here's that last tumble. You see the legs buckle just on that last little bit. Without that height, you can't fit the full twist in. But she took it graciously. She knew she had to put that tumble in to compete for the title. She took a gamble, doesn't always work.
Gracious is the word, and what a lovely performance. And would it be a farewell performance? It would be sad, but it's probable, Christine, isn't it?
Well,
13.733. What might have been there?
it could be a farewell performance. Let's hope not.
Hopefully not, but we'll see.
Simone Biles out there.
Elle est vice-championne du monde all-round, Kyla Ross.
Kyla Ross. Now, she's one of those gymnasts that can combine the majestic qualities with power in tumbling. And let's see.
Opens with double Arabian into a jump. Super full twisting double back. She really lands well. That super high leap to ring. Good turn and commitment straight into the, oh, very high double pike. She really did well to minimise that. Been really clean so far. Good high double tuck, just a bit of a hop. She's such a precise gymnast. In a sort of way, it almost seems to hamper the virtuosity.
And she's been the one that's impressed us so much this week with that balance between the elegance and the sheer power. She really has impressed us.
She has. I mean, obviously she was the youngest member last year in that Olympic team, but she's really matured this past 12 months. And at this championship, she's really impressed me. There you can see the double Arabian into the jump. That gives you, takes away that landing that the judges are likely to deduct on. She's been so precise with every landing at this championship. She knows her routines back to front. Here's the double pike that was very high, just buckled slightly on the landing, but she does everything she can to cover it up. And then here we are going into the roundoff flip. Double tuck, last tumble. Again, just showing that she knows exactly. She's so consistent. There's nothing. I think you could wake her up at 3 o'clock in the morning and she'd be able to do a floor routine.
Just like they used to with you, Ben.
Don't think you'd get me out of bed now.
I think she is. She's really beautifully precise, and that has impressed me enormously. I just feel on floor somehow it loses just a little bit of performance. It's sort of a learnt routine as opposed to a formed routine. Not that there's really a deduction for that. But I like her, perhaps the other pieces better.
14.333, the difficulty score. So she's in 5th. One performer remaining. Elizabeth Black from Canada qualified for the 14. And there's a little bit of disgruntled crowd reaction to that score from Kyla Ross, but Elizabeth Black has got to get herself together and close this apparatus final.
Close this Women's World Championships, but keep your eyes open for this first tumble. Quite unique. Round off flip, 2.5 twist, walk out into triple twist. That really is an enormously difficult tumble. Of the Canadian team at the Olympics that did so well. Another unusual combination, front full twist, walk out into double tuck. Working hard at the leaps. Twisting front, but that will be costly. Big step out of the floor. Final tumble. Really interesting tumbles.
She made the most of her opportunity. The error at the end will rob her of any chance of getting into the top 4 or even the top 3. What a shame for her, Elizabeth Black. And the marks have been very hard to come by, Beth, in this one.
They have. I mean, I think since the new code has come in since the Olympics, everyone's kind of testing it out. The judges are really testing it out, and this first tumble is so unique. The 2.5 twist walkout. Most gymnasts will use 1.5 walkout straight into the triple twist. Not maybe as good as she's performed in qualification, but such a unique tumble. She knows exactly where to walk out, and then you really have to power that tumble in to be able to get this triple wrapped right in. Loss of leg form, the judges will take out for that. It was such a powerful tumble, the front full into the round-off flip double tuck. She's a very unique tumbler. Not many gymnasts would choose to use these combinations, but maybe she's trying to put that wow factor in.
And it works really, doesn't it?
It does,
Yeah.
and then the handspring double twist. Unfortunately, that big step out, she'll lose for the big step, she'll lose for the stepping out of the floor. So, do you know what? She's young, it's a routine to work on for the future, and everyone stops and watches her when we're in the training halls because she has got that unique thing about her. Simone obviously waiting for confirmation, but we all know she's world champion once again.
Well, she really has had a phenomenal championships. We haven't seen her 3 days of competition. She's done every final, did the all-around, did qualification, and we haven't seen her make any flicker of a mistake.
Between her and Kyla, they've definitely performed to their max. I mean, 5 finals, 4 medals. What more could you want from a World Championships? Still waiting for this score.
13.566, 8th place for Elizabeth Black. Simone Biles then, no doubt, scored 15, another gold. Sandra Isbasa looked graceful and elegant until the last tumble.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, Beth, obviously this is the first kind of world floor final that you're seeing since you've retired. Are you feeling quite content about your decision, or do you wish you were out there?
No, do you know what? I'm quite content sat up here watching. And those nerves when you're out there competing, and the standard of this floor final, the amount of double twisting, double backs that we saw there, the back in full straight, I think I'd have to do something to really up my game to be in that final.
Well, you called it earlier on. You said that Simone Biles would take gold. She has done there. Vanessa Ferrari takes silver. It's 6 years since she's been on the podium from floor final. Great to see her there. And Larissa Jordash manages to put the ghost to rest that she suffered on speed. Now, our attentions are going to turn to the high bar final. It's the last of the 10 individual